Hey y'all, it's Melissa. Welcome to Messy Missy Creates. Let's make the capsule. The December capsule, I don't have stuff together. I'd like to tell you that I have, all this stuff ready to go, but I don't. What I have is buckets like this. I have some that are like this, that are a little bit more organized, but then the leftover stuff at the end of the season just got thrown in one of these buckets. So I want to start here and see what of this I can use. This is a vintage, it's probably an ornament. It's thick, and I don't think I'm going to try to use it on my journal or in my journal. If anything, it might be, something you could use on a journal cover. This, ribbon is not my favorite. I will just go ahead and tell you that. I would like to try to find a way to use it. I have some random, this is some, not vintage wrapping paper, but vintage-er. Is that a word? Did we just make up a word? Okay. It's older wrapping paper. I don't know about that. I have several pieces like this that are just left over from collage I did, or I used my scrap wrapping paper last year to make collages. So I will probably put some of this stuff in there. So let me go ahead and I'm going to toss it in there. I'm going to toss, this is a printable from Lydia. It's just when I get down to I've used the rest of the page, but I didn't have this. So I'm going to put this in there. Those are great things to have in a capsule. The idea of the capsule is to put a number of items in there. Maybe, last month I did way too many. And the month before that, I think I did way too many. I was trying to use up a bunch of fall stuff. And I didn't have expectations of using all of it. I am happy with how much of it I have used. I still am not done with my November journal. I have a variety of stuff in here. Here's some stamps and things that some of them don't even belong in here. But anyway, I have some vintage buttons. That's not really Christmas related, so let's put that in a different pile. What was I saying? The idea is to put maybe 50 items or so in there and use one a day, or maybe two on some days, that sort of thing. That would be the idea. So let's see if we can make that happen. The other thing I'm trying to do is clean out some of these boxes. So honestly, I'm just dragging you along to keep me company. So I hope you don't mind. This was probably a card base that I cut. I have a bunch of these cut aparts. I might as well put them all in my capsule. I don't know. You know what I could do with these? I could put these in my little box with my cut aparts in it. That would be a smart thing to do. Maybe put one or two of them in my journal. 'Tis the season. They make good journaling spots because you just can tip them in and write on the back. So I don't know that I'm going to include these in my capsule. I have some die cuts in here. I have some Christmas tags from last year. Those I'm going to put in the capsule, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's not the right thing to do, but I'm doing it. Wrap it in red. This came off of a grill. This really needs to go in a junk journal that I have not started yet. This is just a die cut. Not like I die cut. It's a pre-cut item. I'm not sure where I got them, but it's poinsettias, so I'll put that in there. This is a tree that I die cut. That it's just gold and off-white. Just for you. I could put that in my words. 'Tis the season to be jolly. This is like a frame. This is like a 3-part piece. It has an outer frame, an inner frame, and then this thing in the center that says 'tis the season to be jolly. I'll put that one in there. Here's some just leftover, I almost said note cards, gift tags, like stickable gift tags. But they would make decent little small journalings. But I'm going to put those in the capsule. I'm going to tear them. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to tear them in half. Here's some more of the cut aparts. And I'm trying to find all of those. Okay, so I'm putting those in my journaling spot box. And I am going to put this one in the capsule. I made it, it's like an A2 card size card base. And I was making cards. Here's a little house, little log cabin type house. I can put that in there. Those are real easy to just add on. This is some little mittens. I could put that like on a cold day. And a sleigh. I'm guessing I had a pack of ephemera. And just, you know, anyway. So I'll put that in there. Here's some more stamps. Some of them, like I said, don't even go. Here's an angel stamp. I don't use wooden stamps very often, but I did have these in my Christmas stuff because, well, they're Christmas related. So here is the negative to that Christmas tree that I just showed you. That can go in there. That might be interesting on a page. Here's something that says Santa approved. I think that was a piece off of some wrapping paper that I had. And that's something I got last year. Deck the halls. That can go in there. Here's another little Christmas tree. Sure, why not? These are die cuts that I cut out. Not this one. The little wreaths. I have one that's made up that I might use. I finished this one. I'm going to put it in my... I die cut the wreath, and then the bow is in like 3 parts, and then all these little holly berries. This is one of Tim Holt's, whatchamacallit, die cuts. Okay, so this looks to me like Brooks printables. That was a cute little journaling spot or list with the little baubles right there. And then this says New Year's Eve, so maybe we can use that. Here's one that says Mary, Mary, Mary. Maybe Brooks too. I'm not sure. Brooke, if you're watching, you can tell me. Oh, here's a little hat. That's cute. That might be cute for a cold day. I'm not going to use that ephemera pack. I probably got it to make cards. Glue sticks. Okay. Do I really need that? No. Here's a little snowman and a little Mary. I can put that in there. Here's a little fox. Here's another tree. There's another stamp. What else do I have in here? A deer. I have some. These I might use because I'm not going to use these on cards. And I made these. And let me tell you something. These are like, ooh, it's got dust in it. Ooh, really dusty. Eek. Okay. I made several of these. Like, here's a present. And I'm probably not going to use these on cards, but they might be fun to add to a journal, like a little hot chocolate, cup of hot chocolate or coffee, or these are like little to-go cups. That one's not finished. That one's not finished. This says snow. That's not likely to happen. Mary. What is this one? Oh, this would be a good little journaling spot. I'll add that one. Because I have learned that the easiest things to use in the capsule are these little, like smaller things and then little journaling spots. Now, this is a lone piece of ribbon that was left off of a roll I had last year. It's very shiny. It's gift package wrapping. You see the shine on it. So I'm going to have to put that down with some serious glue or double-sided tape. But that might be fun to use in the why am I at a loss for words today? In the capsule. Yes, words. Difficult sometimes. You cut tree farm. We're not going to go cut a tree down this year. Okay, I said that like we do that most years. I did not mean that. What I meant was we're not getting a real tree. We have a fake tree and we're going to use it again. I'm going to put all these little things in in the capsule. Why is that word escaping me today? Wow. I'll put that in there. I could always put it on the day that we put our tree up. I could use this one on the day that we put our tree up. Now, I feel myself having a lot of things in there, but they're very small things. So, I'm not going to put all the paper and stuff like that in there. It's a cute little stocking. That would be good to decorate. This is just like a little label. It has green glitter around the outside. Probably part of that ephemera pack. Okay, that's trash. Why am I putting that back in the... Here is just a little piece of lace. That would make a decent little tab or something like that. Maybe I'll put that in there. And that's a cute little truck. Another present. When I wrap presents, I could use those. I'm going to put this stuff back in here. Ho, ho, ho. That would make a cute little journaling spot. Right? Put that in there. Here's a poinsettia that I made. I can put that in there. It's finished. See the little poinsettia? I have my hot tea. It is, let's see, the flavor of the day is Roselle hibiscus, lemon with lemon verbena, and pineapple sage out of my garden. And honey. It's usually redder than that, but I didn't put much of the hibiscus in there. The Roselle hibiscus is red. And I did not, I just broke apart one and said call that good and be done with it. Okay, I'm done looking at this little stuff. I want to move on to another. I still need to finish cleaning this out. That says cozy. I could use that. And I need to literally clean that out. There's a bell. A deer. Some unfinished stuff. I don't think I'm going to put this ribbon in there. But anyway, okay. That was really dusty. It's been sitting up on the top of a shelf for probably 3 or 4 years. This is just a little label. I might use that. And there was some little pieces, remnants of gift wrap. I can put that in there. And what else? That's all out of that little bucket that I want to dig through right now. I have these from... Well, I thought I had another one. I do somewhere. Oh, I printed this off when I was printing off the little angel. I'm going to put the little angel in the capsule. Okay, this time I almost said compost pile. Wow. Struggling. Can you tell? Seriously. Anyway, I'll put him in there. He might be fun to add to a page. I was looking for these paper scraps because I know I had one more of these. Maybe it fell off. I don't know. But I'm going to put these two in there. This will make a cute little tab or tab on a tag or something like that. And let me dig out this box because I want to make it through all of my boxes because I was a little aggravated with myself because I did not go through these boxes when I was making my journal, when I was pulling papers to make the journal, and I had stuff in here I planned to use. Okay, here's more wrapping paper. I've got some sequins. Those are fun. I'm not opening them until it's time to use them. But I had actually looked for these cards in my little box of cards, and because this one is so cute. And that would make a good journaling spot, I think. Here's some doilies. I could have added all this to my journal. This is Santa letter writing set. I think I used some of this in my last year's December journal. And that's a great little tip-in or journaling spot. And then the little envelope. Any cute Santa mail. Super cute. So I'll put one of each of those in there. Is there anything else in here? There is. There's stickers. North Pole, airmail. Okay, I'm not cutting those apart and I'm not using them. I'm not going to throw the whole thing in my capsule. Well, I could and just not use all of them. I'm going to put them in there. Yep, just throw them in there. Might as well. Use it up, use it up. Okay, so this is, these are some vintage cards. It's that wonderful time of the year again. Time to remember special people like you. It doesn't matter what it says, right? Because it's a great journaling spot. A trifold journaling spot. So we'll put that in here. Oh, here's a card from my sister from what year? Yeah. That definitely doesn't go in here. Here's some more vintage wrapping paper. I might cut some of this down and put in there. I don't really, I mean, I could just put the whole thing in there. Do I really want to do that? Oh, I don't know if I do or not. Okay, I got one of those. I'm not going to use the blue because I don't have much blue in my journal. I think I will put this doily in there. I wish I had sewn it into the journal, but, you know, so be it. Here is some fireproof vintage tinsel. Icicles. Now, I got this. They still have the icicles in them, but I got this a long time ago at a thrift store or an antique store maybe. I wanted it for the packaging, but I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. You know, I just don't know. Do you see the Christmas bunnies? This is, I might put one or two of these sheets in there. When I mail out cards, I can cut this little image out, or I can use fold it up and use it as journaling spots. So I'll put a couple of those in there. You can see I have a ton. I don't know if I can use my little bunnies. Okay, I'm not going to open this. This is greeting cards that, like, print your own. Oh, these are numbers. I had all of them. Okay. I actually tried to look for these. These are some I bought from Brooke, from Recreations by Brooke. They were back from 2019, but they're cute little candy, peppermint candy numbers. There's just some papers. These are older printables from Pam, Pocket Journal Pam. And I could cut out and use some of those. Here's another one of those. This was from, I think this was from 2020. Just little bits of, not that that year is specific to anything, you know. I just remember the package being from that time frame. That's all I meant by that. I need to, oh good, I do have some. Now this is a lighter green than what I have in my journal. But here is that zigzag or rickrack paper die that I have. And I have, okay, I have green. Do I have any red? Oh, I do. Oh, look. See, this is why you should go through your stuff. Because it's all tangled up. Okay, I have this loop-de-loo one. Now, you punch out those little centers. And it's just like some little loop-de-loo ribbon. And then I've got the green with the bows. Now, I decided pretty early on, wait, no, okay, that I wasn't going to make many of these. Because I wanted the red bows on it. This would make, well, if I can get it apart and to show you, okay, that would make cute border. This is another punch, a die cut that I have that's similar to the rickrack. And here it is in red. Now, I think what I intended on doing was cutting off the bows and putting on the green. I'm going to put both of them in the box. I have one red border and two green. So I'm going to put this red rickrack in there. And yeah, I see a bunch of stuff I need to go through and weed out, but I'm not putting all that back in that envelope. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull, because I can use this for lots of things. I'm going to pull all of it and put it in my capsule, or put it in my current journal box or something, just so that I know to use it. Even this would make cool border. This is just the offcut, and this is the offcut, but all of this would make cool borders, right? See, like that. There's another rickrack. Okay, I think that is sufficient out of here for now. That can go in the trash. Goodness. Oh, do I want to cut up the bunnies? I don't know. I'm going to have to dig back in. If I want that wrapping paper, I'm going to have to dig back in here. I will put it on top. Am I going to use that green jolly or no? Maybe yes. I'm going to put this on the bottom. I mean, this is just Merry Christmas tissue paper. I do need to reorganize all this stuff. Because I really should not have like printables in here with wrapping paper and so on and so forth. But I think there was one year that, I mean, because like I said, I haven't dug through this in 4 years. It's been up in the top of a closet. So, I was doing good just to, you know, be able to do some crafting. Because December of 2020 is when I had surgery on my hand. And then by the next Christmas, I had lost the use of my hand. So, I'm going to put, I have more than one of these. Look at the little camper with the little flamingo. Isn't that cute? I'm going to put that in my little sticker box right there. I think these are the same. Yeah. I'm only going to put one in there. This is not open. They're very cute. They're Christmas postcards. They're not open. This is where I was aggravated at myself because I planned on using some of these papers to make my journal. I can still use them to cover. This is one of those I Spy books. But yeah, I had planned on using those papers to make my journal. And I just totally forgot to look in here. So this is just Christmas Stories by Grandpa Fox. And I haven't read it, but it's just paper that I could have used in my journal. Easy Play Today. What is this? Oh, this is music, Christmas music. This looks a little different. It is. Now, you've heard me say this. I'm not fond of the ones that have the colorful border around the things, but I have them, so I want to use them. Now, this is, I will open one. If this tells you how old they were $1 originally. Kansas City, Missouri. That's where the Hallmark thing is. It does not say what year. Oh, yes, it does. I think that says 1983. So I'm going to put one of these in my capsule. Or, no, I'm not going to put it in my capsule. I'm trying not to put group things in my capsule this time because it's a lot. I will put it in with my stickers. If I choose to put one, when I open them, I may choose to put one thing of 4 in it. But I'm not just going to put the whole pack in there. This little piece of fabric, I can cut out like the individual gingerbread man and man and woman. These are little appliques that I forgot I had this in here, to be honest with you. I don't know if I showed you these boxes. I know I showed you the papers and stuff that I had, but I can't remember if I showed you this or not. This is Book of Christmas Joys. 432 things to do for yourself and others that just might make this the best Christmas ever. This would be fun to cut apart and use these as like journal prompts almost. Throw restraint to the wind. Christmas is the one time of year when bigger is better and gaudy is good. Don't wait till Christmas Eve to wrap gifts. Wrap them as you purchase them. When you think you have enough lights on your tree, add 2 more strands. Isn't that the truth? I want to keep this out and handy. I'm going to probably put it in my capsule for right this second, but I'm probably not going to keep it there. Now, here are some cute little stickers. These are like dimensional stickers. These are, I have paper that matches these. And these are like chipboard tag. I don't buy stuff like that so much anymore. I don't know. Anyway, I'll put them up here with my stickers. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Here's another one of those. Here's some more Pocket Journal Pam's printables. She had done a December daily prompt list that year. I could cut some of those apart. These are some Illustrated Faith. Really cute printables. And there was some Advent numbers. But again, they only go up to 25. Those were super cute, and I thought about using those. If you did not see I did get my printables done finally, in the days of the week. And they're in my Etsy shop, which is just Messy Missy Creates. I have this piece of fabric left over from what I had put on my journal. So I'm going to put that in the capsule. And just where I've rolled off paint, just extra paper. Here's a palm tree. I think this is Brooke. I think, yeah. Anyway, more Brooke. This Reminisce magazine. I'll have to look at it and see if there's anything. That would be fun for like baking. If you were baking, I don't know that's actually eggnog though. Okay. I might go through here and harvest what I want out of it. Look at the old can of SpaghettiOs. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and Charlie Brown. Anyway, I will keep that out so I can look through it. And I have some more vintage wrapping paper. Now, this is truly vintage. You can still see the old tape and everything. So I may try to cut this up and use some of it. This is just tissue paper. And here's a piece of vintage wrapping paper. I love this. I love the colors. Isn't that so cool? And it's in such good shape. Here's some more vintage wrapping paper with the little train. Look at the snowman on the train. Did I already show you this? I can't remember. I'm not sure. Some kitties and puppies. More train. This one's fun too. Well, that's just snowman. That doesn't look that vintage, but it might be a little bit. I'll put that in the capsule because it's just one little piece and I can cut out that snowman and use him pretty easily. This is really pretty. I wish I knew what year that was from. And then more. I remember her. That's really thin. This almost feels like tissue paper. But it looks like wrapping paper. This is some old wrapping paper. People sitting down to a meal. This one is super fun. I love the colors in it. Oh, it's upside down. Isn't that fun? It's very thin. It definitely would not make a base page for a journal. Here's an old Santa one. I think we've already seen that one. It's one with just snow and people and skiing and sledding. Anyway, okay, where am I at on time? These are more card bases. I think I'll put one of these in there if I can get it up. Because again, great journaling spots. Actually, might as well take all of it out. That's another little piece. That would be a good piece to put in there. And I'll keep these in my note cards. And let's see. All right. So we made it through all of that. And I pulled out most of what I'm going to use. I still have access to these. They're not going anywhere. They're just stacked up right behind me. I do need to get a grip on them. You know. And then I think this is just paper. So let me open this without hitting the camera. This is paper and cutoffs where I made cards. Here's a little, not a sticker book. I made my sister a nutcracker card last year. She loves nutcrackers. This would make a good journaling spot. And This is probably good size paper for, where is my journal? It won't completely cover a page, but it would be a good size. Maybe I'll put that in there. I didn't put it in my capsule. I put it in my current journal basket of things that I would like to use this season. This Dear Santa letter is going in there too. Now, whether I cut it up, it's obviously not going to fit that way in the journal. It would fit this way and fold out. So that might be a good tip in. And, yeah. Please watch out for the dog, the cat, mom and dad, or other. For Christmas this year, I would like. Anyway. So, and then I have, this is all, underneath here is all 12 by 12 paper. I'm not going through all of that. Oh, look. That was very similar to the plaid that I had, and it's a 12 by 12 paper. Very similar to the plaid that I used on my journal. Oh, well. I was going to look in here and see if there's little... Oh, these are some little poinsettias I started making last year. And I sprayed them with the Tim Holtz mica spray. I think they go like this and like this. And then here's the leaf. But it got all curled up. All bent up. I'm going to set that right there. Maybe I can finish it. Anyway, so I'm not going to go any further into that box. But I was going to see. This is, you know, my little scrap boxes. I haven't shown you those in a while. But this was like scraps that were Christmas related. Like this red glitter one. That's just where I die cut some stuff. This has gold, or green with gold little flakes in it. Off-white with gold flakes in it. This is like a gold embossed. That would not make a, it would not be good to write on the back of it, but it would make pretty, ooh, look at that. It's got velvet. Gold with red velvet. Here's the green velvet. It's Christmas trees. That would be fun. And I could back that. I do want to use some of this. I know that I won't use all of it, but I would like to use some of it. So somehow or another, I want to keep it handy. I did use some of it to die cut some things. I think I'm going to put this one and this one in my capsule. Nope, that's not my capsule. Where'd my capsule go? Oh, I already lost my capsule. And then maybe this red with the glitter. And how about this gold one? Okay. So that's all I'm using out of there. I'm going to put that in there. And then try really hard not to hit the camera. And I have one more big box. Well, actually, I have more than one big box. I have a big box in this basket. Let me see if there's anything in here. This was newer stuff that I put in here. See, here's stickers. This was stuff I got out of that big box. This is just a loose thing of stickers. That I might put in the capsule so I use it up. That would work. But I'm not putting full sheets of stickers in there. This is like a tablecloth or piece of fabric or something. No, the rest of it is stuff that I had. Those are cute. Unwrap the Magic, Jingle All the Way, embellishments. I could open them up. Ooh, my squeaky stool. Could open them up. Here's some seasonal rub-ons. And that's just small paper. I think I'm going to put that in my journaling card bin because they're A2 card size. Oh, look at the nutcrackers or the drummer boys or something. Dimensional stickers. Where's the rest of the nutcracker? I don't know. And here's some more. These are just little puffy stickers. I was thinking of opening these and putting 1 or 2 in. Oh, they're on with dimensional. I mean, that's okay. These are ones I actually think I might use. I mean, I can see myself using them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Maybe I will just put them in there like that so they don't get messed up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in there. I said I wasn't going to do that, didn't I? Okay, let me get out this other big box. And it's not going to have a whole lot. It's got a lot in it, but it's not. Oop, I bumped the table. It's a huge box. It's got, okay, now I really bumped you. I'm sorry. Did I make you seasick? This is that box. I know I showed you this. It's got a bunch of ephemera in it. But again, this is that Snow and Cocoa set, and I did not use that paper in my journal this time. I did use some of this. So I want to get this out. I'm not putting it in my capsule though. I did get one of these out and I made a couple things, or 1 or 2 things with these brads. So I already have one of those out. I have more ribbon I'm going to dig out, not to go in my capsule, but I'm going to put it in my little, I have a basket with all my Christmas ribbon in it. See, remember those little pom-poms? And I've got some really thick red and white twine. So I'm going to put that in my ribbon box. Is there anything else in here? These are just clear stickers. I could use them. I think I'm going to, let me see what this is. Oh, here's some buttons. I'm going to put that in this basket right here. And I think I'm going to grab out a couple of these. Oh, wait. Oh, that's where that came from. Okay, so we already have, this is the pack, remember the house and the deer? So that came out of the My Mind's Eye Comfort and Joy ephemera pack. But I'm going to open these. Hey, I got these scissors back from the coop. They were so dusty, I stuck them in the dishwasher. I'm surprised. It didn't hurt them. But they're cheap scissors, but I like them because they're lightweight. Because what I was thinking is if I took, these make good journaling spots. So these are just those box of cards that you buy. Now I always get them half price or when they're marked down. But these were some Christmas ones. Joy. These are just great little ephemera or good things to put in for journaling cards, either in a pocket or something like that. Yeah, I don't like that one too much. Let's see, what does that one look like? That one's kind of cute. That one's just got Christmas trees on it. Okay, so let's do these 3. I'll put these in the capsule. And I could take out the envelopes and put those in there too. I'll put 3 of them in there, and we're going to count that as one item, like an envelope and a card. Okay, so I'm going to take this off the desk without bumping you this time. And then we're going to go through what we do have in here. And we're going to count items. And see if I'm going to regret what I just did. Okay, it looks better. I don't have all the big pieces of paper in there. So I'm going to put these, like these cards and these envelopes, and I'm going to count that as one item. Because I may very well tip that in and let that be my pocket, right? So I'm going to do that. I wish those envelopes were red or green or something like that, but they're not. They never are, or hardly ever are. It's like you got to buy those separate. Anyway, those will be some good journaling spots. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to put that in the front of my little sticker thing. I'm not counting it in this thing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm taking this out and putting it in the other basket. What? What was that on, 16 or 17? Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Man, I must have a memory about the size of a pea. I'm going to take that out. 16, 17. Okay. I'm going to do 18, 19, 20. Eek. Oh, this is going to be awful. I'm going to have to find something to put these in. 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to put this in my current journal basket. 21, 22. And I already have one of those. I already have one of those. All right, skip it. And then I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep those out. If not, I'm going to toss them. That was 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I probably should have gotten one of those envelopes. I may go back and get that. 26. Oh, I didn't realize there was 2 in here. I'm putting those in my sticker pile. 27. 28. Now, I could do the same thing with this, but I'm not. I'm going to, that's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That sweet little angel. 35, 36. The number's fixing to go up exponentially because I have all these little bits in here. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 40, shoot, 42. Actually, that's not going to really match my journal, is it? I'm not going to have that one in there. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Is that one really big enough? I don't know. I'll put it in with my tag making stuff. I'm at 50, I think. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Okay, so I'm not doing too bad. I've got 58. I think there's probably about 10 of these. 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Okay, well, it's a little bit better than 90 something, right? That I had last month. And last month I had not only 90 something, but I had full sheets of paper in there that I had to use multiple times to use them up. So, 74. I'm going to keep a record of that, and then we'll compare it at the end of the month and see what we have. And, oh, I didn't count these. 576. Okay, so 76. And if I use part of this and throw away the other part, that counts, okay? It's just using stash, right? So 76 is the number. So I'm going to write that down. And yeah, this doesn't have, it's not like piled up to here like last month's was. So I feel better about it. If I find other stuff, I'm trying to think of what categories of stuff I didn't put in here. I'm just trying to use up stuff, right? So that's my goal, is to use some of this stuff. If I choose not to use it and I throw it away, that still counts. I mean, I'm not going to throw some of this away. I just meant like these scraps of paper, you know. So, all right. Well, that is a wrap. And here's my capsule. And now let the journaling begin. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Are you playing along? Are you using a capsule now? Have you been using a capsule? What do you think about the capsule? I'd love to hear. And if you're thinking about, you know, making one, what's going to be in yours? And if you're not already in the Facebook group, we've had a bunch of new people join this past week, and that's awesome. I'm so excited to see what you all post. And the link will be in the description box if you want to join. It's just Messy Missy Creates on Facebook. It's a group. And yeah, so I look forward to working with all this stuff and seeing you again. And I hope you'll have a great rest of your day. And thank you for being here. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.